Hi, I'm Bill, and this is Coffee at the Crossroads. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to give you a little update on my YouTube journey so far. I just clocked over 2 months. I started, it's coming up on over about 9 weeks. So I just wanted to catch you up where I'm at. I promised that I would do one of these every month, and so here it is. So I'm gonna dive into the numbers a little bit, but before I do that, as I mentioned, this is Coffee at the Crossroads. If you're new here, thank you for joining. That's fantastic. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. That's what it's all about, right? You want people to come back. So really great. Thanks so much. Coffee at the Crossroads. I'm trying to, share some wisdom and, impart that wisdom and share some stories and inspire and motivate and all that stuff. Let's dive in. I'm going to put the numbers up here. Hang on. So these are the numbers. They're actually from last week, but this is. You can see there that I've got over 1,700 views. I've got 1,782 views, over 75 hours of watch time, 30 subscribers. The impressions are 36,921, and the click-through rate is 3.5%. Yeah, so let's kind of dive into those numbers. I think for a little context, at 1 month, I had 380 views, and now I've got almost 1,800 views. So that's fantastic. Obviously, that's the kind of growth that we're looking at. The impressions at 1 month were just over 7,200 impressions. And now there's almost 37,000 impressions, right? So that's really great. And the click-through rate has gone up a little bit as well. It was about 3.2%, and now it's at 3.5%. So that's good as well. And my subscribers, I've gone from 19 subscribers at 1 month to 30 subscribers. So it's all going in the right direction. It's obviously slow. We can't pull any punches, right? I would love to, by a couple months in, I'd love to be much further along. I sort of had set myself a goal of 100 subscribers by 1 month. And I'm not there yet, but right from the very beginning, I knew it was going to be a slow process. It's a growth process thing, and so it's really you can't determine how quickly that's going to happen. You see some that go really slow and then they just take off, and I'm hoping that's what my channel does. I watched a guy named Dave Yeltima, and he had some really great advice about sort of planting the seeds and you can't see what's happening under the soil, but it's all, those roots are kind of growing, and that's what's going to take off in the future, right? So that's a really good visual. And he also mentioned that many YouTubers quit before they get to 20 videos. And 20 is where you can kind of see things kick in. And I posted a video about that, a different video, and I had some responder, some people respond and say, hey, you know what? It was my 20th video, my 19th video that kind of was where it really kicked in, and so that's it's really important to keep that in mind. I've posted 16. And I had some really good weeks, and I've had some not so good weeks, and I've had the highs and lows that go with it. But I mean, when I look at my month to month growth, I'm going from 7,200 impressions to 37,000. That's that's 5 times, right? So that's really, really great, right? So that's again back to that, the roots are the seeds are being planted and the roots are starting to grow. So obviously I'd love to have more than 30 subscribers. I'd love to have 3,000 subscribers, but it's not there yet, but I'm going to keep going. That's probably it, really. I think I think I'm gonna keep it pretty short. Thank you for joining. If you like this video, give me a like, hit the little thumbs up thing. Subscribe, please, if you're interested in kind of following my YouTube journey. Yeah, and share the video if you can. Watch, there should be some other videos coming up here. Yeah, but I'm going to sign off there. As I said, I'm Bill. This is Coffee at the Crossroads, and thanks for watching. Cheers.